Glad you could join the Q&A today with Innovators and hashtag Black STEAM. I'm Gerard. Let's get inspired. All right. Welcome, everybody. My name is Gerard Buckner with the Mortgage Institute of Outreach, or Mortgage Institute of Research on the outreach team in the Discovery Building. Today, we will be having a conversation with a business just before sunset with Kiana and Elyse. And before we get started, if anybody or if you as an audience want to ask some questions, be part of the conversation, things of that nature, please use the hashtag Black STEAM Innovators. And we will be sure to get to those, use them on any platform that you so choose. And we'll be sure to check those out. And if any questions come up for ourselves or for just before sunset, there's a lot of befores there. Just before sunset, we will be sure to connect and hopefully keep the conversation going. So welcome, y'all. I appreciate y'all taking the time out to have this conversation with me, just around your business and kind of, the STEAM and STEM. So before we get started and dive into all the important part, where are you guys from?
I am from Madison, Wisconsin, born and raised here. So go Badgers.
Yeah, me too. We're both from Madison. So.
Okay, cool. Welcome. What high school did y'all go to?
I went to Memorial High School. Go Spartans.
Oh, okay.
I attended West High School.
Oh, okay. So I went to East, so I guess we're all rivals. Well, awesome. Again, thank you for coming. So like I said, we want to know more about Just Before Sunset. So yeah, do y'all want to just kind of dive in? Either one of y'all start about like kind of what was the theory behind it, what is the business, and currently how is it, what are the effects due to COVID-19?
So yeah, Just Before Sunset is our mission or purpose is to create a holistic approach to promoting wellness through our quality CBD products. So we have a CBD line. They're all body products right now, but we do plan to expand out to other areas because we have a holistic approach. So we're targeting the mind, the body, and the spirit. So with our CBD products, we currently have a body oil, we have a body scrub, a bath salt, a body shimmer lotion, and then we also have massage candles. Each of them have CBD products inside of them, which are infused into the products, and they help with relaxation, anxiety, and a lot of other things that can put your body at ease. So we're all about supporting and promoting wellness for everybody. So, and especially women of color, Black women, especially, that's something that we're targeting, especially with how the world is and how Black women are targeted a lot and how much stress we have on ourselves. Elyse, you want to talk about anything else?
I think that was good. Like you said, I'll reiterate, our products are really just to promote wellness overall, just to be another source alongside with, like, of course, therapy work, medication, things like that. We're just trying to be another lane that people can come to. And, even beyond that, just for relaxation in general, we really want to just target self-care and self-love. So great products that we have. Again, the CBD oil, which I would say is one of our biggest hits. A lot of people love that. It's got a lavender and a rosemary scent. Great products. That's so far, that's what we are. We do plan to expand, but for right now, we are focusing on what we can do for our bodies as far as what we can put on them, the oil, the salts, the massaging candles and things like that. So we are all about the holistic approach.
Are you guys fairly new? When did y'all get started? Like what inspired this?
Yeah, we are really new. We are 6 months into our business starting, and we're doing really well for 6 months in. We started July 1st of 2020. The idea actually came between both of us. We sat down for a couple hours, wanted to do something together and as friends, and just thought about it for a couple hours. And, like right after the pandemic kind of kicked off, kind of started, and we were like, we just gonna do this. And we went for it. We set a date for it, and we it was a crazy date to set, but we made it happen. Launched that July 1st. Well, it was August 31st, I believe, is our launch date. And we had a live stream, and we have over, I don't even remember the number now, but we had a lot of views on our live stream, which was a great kickoff for us. And I think the reason why it kicked us off so well is because a lot of people were working at home. A lot of people were on social media looking at different things, and we picked a Sunday. And our hashtag is Sunset Sunday. So we like to do a lot of things on Sunday, and it was just the perfect timing because a lot of people were at home. And so we got a lot of views from there. So our start off was just the bomb. It was amazing. So yeah, we just came together and decided that we wanted to do something for people like us, for women our age, and then anybody really could use our products. So it became bigger than what we actually imagined it would, which is great.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. So COVID is some way helped y'all benefit like building a business because it is only online, right? There's no storefront yet.
Right.
Correct.
So we're all online, which yes, I believe that it actually did.
Yeah. So, because I know nothing about body oils whatsoever, so y'all are teaching me a lot today. So, like, how do you go about creating your product? Do y'all do it yourselves, or do y'all like manufacture out, or like how does it work?
Yeah, so I don't know if Elyse you want to answer. I feel like I'm talking
Oh,
about
you can. I'm okay. I'm still recovering from my COVID vaccine, so I'm still. So I'm like, woo.
Yeah, so all of our products are handmade. We source our CBD from Colorado, and we actually create the products ourselves. So it's a process. There's a lot of science to it. And we actually had to do a lot of research to figure out the perfect measurements and everything, to make sure that the products were good for your body, your skin, and that they were actually quality products. And then also with that is a lot of measuring and a lot of chemistry, like a lot of mixing different things, to trying things out, trying to make sure that the smell is right, the scent is right, not too overpowering, not too strong. Because we're doing body products, we had to check the pH balance of a lot of different things. So that was a lot of work behind the scenes, but we got it figured out. We got a nice little combination.
Thank you. And like with that, like y'all kind of talked about it earlier, that your product you created an inspiration of supporting Black women. For y'all, what does it mean to be Black women in the work?
For me, being a Black woman doing this work, I think initially it took a lot of courage for me to be able to say this is what we're going to do, because at first when we were thinking about it, I'm like, whoa, what am I going to think about me? I'm going to be like a drug dealer. Oh my God. No. I'm like, I can't do this. No, but I'm like, it's natural. It's something that helps people. There are a lot of things out here that doctors prescribe for people that are harming them internally, but they might feel a little bit of relief now, but it's not something that they can consistently do and feel good about themselves. And so yeah, we, like, being a Black woman in this, I feel like I have a mission to make it not such this negative thing, but also to inspire other people to think outside of the box and not do the norm. A lot of people who start businesses are doing things that they've seen before and are not being the most creative. And I think that there are a lot of people who see our business and are like, oh, that's something that's different, that I could do. And so let me think about what I can do now. And it's encouraged a lot of my immediate family and friends to think outside the box and think of other things aside from what you're seeing on social media every day. Things that you always come across. People are selling all these. So, just being a motivator and pusher for other Black women, I feel was important in us starting this and thinking outside the box.
Elyse, anything different from you?
No, I will piggyback off that. I just feel like being a Black woman or a woman in general, we're, expected to work, raise the kids, do all, X, Y, and Z. So I feel like for me, and I'm the youngest of 6 children. So I feel like it was something in me, like an entrepreneurship that I always knew I had. And with this business, it was all about promoting wellness and health, and working in a pharmacy for so many years. I just see like so many people, you know, in the long run, being on so many different types of medications every single day, that like, hey, I want to be a part of something in the healthcare world, where you don't see many Black women at all, you know, make it or climb to the top, so to say. I wanted to really push a product and really stand behind a product that has great, you know, great service, great quality, and can overall just promote wellness in general for Black people, whether that be promoting self-care, whether that be you using our oils, you know, after a workout, or, you know, using our candles just for the aroma, things like that. I kind of just feel like I always wanted to stand behind a business that supported people in general, but especially Black women. So all's good on my end. I'm happy that I took the courage and did it. So
yeah. I would definitely say, yeah, y'all definitely inspire me for sure, because I don't, if I think about it, I can't think of any like Black women business owners for sure, being one thing. And the fact that y'all are taking the dare of starting the wave really, before making it per se like super cool, of working with something that's body oils related to CBD, I would definitely say salute y'all doing it. And I can't wait to see more product, and I hopefully can't wait to see it, like, you know, just pop up everywhere around Madison, Wisconsin. This is going to be amazing. So thank y'all. Keep doing the great work. I appreciate it. And thank you for taking the time to be able to speak with us. It sounds like I'm ending this, but I'm not. I'm just so inspired and I'm happy. So yeah. So like what is the process, and like what, or I guess the way I should ask this is, how did y'all come to the point of being entrepreneurs? Like, is this something that's just always been in you since being a youth, or like when did you figure that you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
I feel like it's something that, like I said, like I've always seen myself doing, or being an entrepreneur. Being the youngest of six, I've kind of watched my siblings and their success and things that they didn't really succeed too well in. And I just knew, like, from, I would even say like as early as like middle school, that I knew that like what I wanted my future to look like and what I didn't want my future to look like. Mm-hmm. So from there, I kind of figured out, these are the steps you need to take. These are the risks you're going to have to take in order to be successful, and go from there. And there's going to be times where you do fail, and there's going to be times where you get pushed back. But like, I just knew from early on, like I wanted to create like generational wealth for my family. And I knew that I wanted to be somebody that my nieces and nephews can look up to, people in my community could look up to. So I knew from early on, like, I knew.
Yeah, I would say similar to me. I've always been an entrepreneur. Since I was a young kid, I had a lawn care service when I was younger, and I was like the main person going up to everybody. Like, me and my brothers, we had a system. I was the one who went up to the door and asked the person if they wanted their grass cut. And some people were offended because we were only walking up to people whose grass was like needed to be cut. So like, we'll do it for $25. And they're like, Kiana, you gotta go up there because you look innocent. And so I go up there. I didn't have to cut the grass though, because I made the money. So I went out there, did that. And now we had that for a whole summer, and we had repeat clients. Like, it was booming. Business was going crazy. And we were only like, I was maybe like 10, 11 years old. It was in Madison. And then after that, I used to sell cookies. Like, I've always had my own thing. Mm-hmm. And I've always been extremely creative. And so my family, when we started this business together, they were like, we know it's going to be something big. We know it's going to be great because, that's always something that you've always wanted to do, like your own thing. And for me, it's more of not necessarily like the money behind it or making money or anything like that. It's more so just seeing something, wanting it, and then going for it and setting goals that don't feel like you can hit them, but then you hit them and you're just like, man, this is crazy. Like, I can do anything. So It's just the thought behind it, the passion behind it for me that I've always had since I was a younger girl.
Yeah, definitely. Have y'all struggles with entrepreneurship?
Yeah, it's hard to balance. I would say for me on my end, like, I work a lot. Getting a real estate license as well. And then on top of that, having this, helping with this business. So I've got a lot of stuff going on throughout the day. Trying to maintain, a regular life, working out, things like that. So like for me, the hardest part I would say has been like trying to balance and find time for everything and prioritizing. It's been a little bit of a struggle. And then especially with like the pandemic happening, it's like, you can only do so much before you're just completely mentally drained. So I feel like for me, that's kind of been a struggle. But I'm learning how to prioritize and work through some things. So, you know, I would say that would be my biggest thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the great Kiana, did you have anything to add to that?
For me, if there's any parts that I've struggled with entrepreneurship, I wouldn't say struggle, but there are points in times where you're kind of just like, I don't know what I should do next. What should we do next? You know, like stuff like that. And I was texting it, like, maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that. Stuff like that, just trying to consistently be creative and just do the next thing.
What advice would y'all have for somebody you may inspire today, whether if it's around entrepreneurship or just kind of completing their own goals? What would you tell them?
I guess I would say to don't be afraid to take risks. I would say make sure that whatever it is you're going into, that you are passionate about it, because you can only do something for so long before you get bored of it or get sick of it. So I would say make sure that there's a passion behind it, and also just to like invest in yourself as much as you invest in your product. Like make sure you take care of yourself, because you can have the best product in the world, but if you're not taking care of yourself, you know, you're not going to be able to be your 100% self for your clients. So those are the 3 things I would say.
I would definitely say to, when it comes to being an entrepreneur, not feel like you have to do everything on your own. Reach out for help. A lot of times we'll think that someone can't help us, but it could be your brother or sister that has a connection to something that you need. So just making sure you keep those connections and staying motivated.
Well, thank you. Obviously, Valentine's Day is coming up like in the next couple of days, actually. So do y'all have any specials around Valentine's Day or anything like that?
We do. We have a care package.
Okay.
So our care package includes a CBD body oil and a massage candle. So we have both fragrances, lavender and rosemary. And it comes in a little cute little bag with like decorations and stuff, with also a little bag of chocolates for whoever you want. It could be for yourself, it could be for your love, it could be for your family. But it's been a hit. We've been getting a lot of those out of the door. So yeah, that's what we got.
And where can people follow the journey and purchase? Like what are y'all social medias or websites?
Our website is www.justbeforesunset.com, where you can purchase any item that we have for sale. And we actually prefer the website. We also are on Instagram at Just Before Sunset LLC. And yeah, on there you can find a link to our website as well. You can also look at the pictures, different reviews, and different things that other customers have said. And
we're on Facebook also at Just
Before Sunset.
Dope. Well, did y'all have anything else for us today? Any gems that y'all, any more gems y'all got to drop on us?
I don't. Not yet.
All right. Well, thank you again. Thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. We really hope that, you know, get your name out there and be able to connect with our audience and even audience outside of our audience. And for the audience at home, again, if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, please feel free to use the hashtag #BlackSTEAM Innovators. As well, you already heard it. They're on Instagram, Facebook, the website. So make sure you check that out. Try to get that Valentine's. I mean, you only got 2 days left, but get those Valentine orders if you can. Until then, thanks everybody for joining. Please be on the lookout as we continue to do these interviews, and as well have Saturday Science coming up on the 20th. So yeah, have a good day, everybody.